Oh, I forgot to write down the... Oh well. 4 days will quiet us. Letter from Cress. Imagining I'm about to get a lot of letters today, too. Yep. Report. It feels like not so long ago since I last wrote you. I've been quite busy dealing with the situation surrounding the Anti-Mother, but we've made great strides where that is concerned. Would you mind visiting the temple when you have time so I may discuss them with you in detail? I am sorry that you are once again wrapped up in our troubles, but I look forward to seeing you. Sincerely yours, Shrika. For now, it looks like our goals are aligned with Rosny's, which makes me feel better, but only a little. She contacted me again. Apparently, she's got something she wants to discuss about the attacker. She said she'll be waiting at the Njord step. Let's go and meet her there. Estina. Try not to forget, I've been putting off my research, but I think I'm going to resume our regular checkups. I'm not going to set an appointment, but please come by the clinic when you can. It may be annoying, but it's still very important. If you don't come, then I'll just drag you there myself. Take care, from Cress. Even if there were words. Thank you for what you did the other day. I'm still concerned about the sender of those gifts, but I understand they have their reasons for not revealing their true identity. Still, there's no denying the joy these gifts are bringing the children. I may not be able to thank them in person, but I still wish to share our gratitude with them some way possible. From Liza.
Dang, I think Quietus is coming soon. Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies.
This is coming soon, and I need to collect all this stuff. Nope, not in here. Might as well warp around and collect everything. A collection point there. Just for the sake of getting the stuff over here. Oh, I was just at the hilltop. Oh, I almost forgot to collect everything here. And from the animals. Boing. Sake of selling it. I think I'll smoke one of these eggs.
Let's give it our all today. Drink up, lovelies. Drink up, lovelies.
Okay, I think I got everything. I already checked all the biomes. I deposited everything that I don't need. There's still this mysterious level 6 that I haven't unlocked yet. Argene, Nordstep, the clinic. Okay.
I hope you bring back souvenirs.
Fast warp to the general store. Let's run up to the clinic really quick. Actually, I can only buy feed. Oh. Increase movement speed and unlock new actions. What new actions could they... I imagine I'm going to end up with quite a bit, so I'm not going to sweat it too much, so I'm just going to buy it. Rather than have to worry about all the little intricacies and stuff. Here for a checkup. Bubbles, thank you for coming. As I wrote in my letter, I had completely forgotten to keep up with your regular checkups. Yeah, me too. I thought as much. Look, it won't take a minute. Come over here, please. Chris gives you a medical exam. Okay, all done. As always, you're as fit as a fiddle. I'd be starting my regular checkups again as of today, so you better... I expect you to take good care of yourself. I know you're always traveling a lot. Health comes first. Glad to see we're on the same page. Now, as for the medicinal fee, I guess you could pay back with your body. Wait, what do you mean? What's with that dumb look on your face? Nope, never mind. That's how you normally look. Ouch! There's a mountain of things I need your help with. I still have a lot to learn about the quiet. Still searching? Exactly. There are still people affected by the disease. And I'm determined to save them this time. I don't just mean relief medicine either. I'm going to find that cure. And I'm going to need a great assistant like you to be able to do it. A doctor can't cure everything by themselves now, can they? Look forward to working with you. Great, and in return, every checkup from now on will be on the house. I'll keep giving you medical exams until the day you die. And I guess I'm set for a long life. Exactly. You could be sure of that. Anyway, Balls, there's no time to sit around. I've got materials I need you to find. Like now. Already. Don't be so surprised. I said I'd treat you to until death, remember? My fees aren't cheap. So you can expect to hear from me a lot, Bubbles. Family doctor. Maxed out closeness. Pyro liquid. I don't know. I expected something flashy from maxing out the closeness, but I don't know. Guess I really didn't know what to expect from it. At least some flashy, sparkly meter thing, but no, not even that. Fabricator. I'm imagining there's more farm expansions to be
anytime
had.
you need something built.
Farm size, 25,000. Enlarge your farm even more and grow a greater selection of crops. It'll take all of the clay I've gathered, though. I'll hold off.
Please, come again.
That's a pretty penny, too, so I'll wait. Alright, meantime, though... Oh. Alright, Nord Step and Argene. In that case, the engines will work just fine. The far side. Alright. Hey, Rosny. Glad you could both make it. I'll get straight to the point. There's something I want to tell you about the attacker we've been looking for. Don't tell me. You figured out who it is? Not exactly, but I remembered something you should probably hear. What do you mean? Shadow always exists dormant within the self. Therefore, when the self wavers, the shadow takes over. Doubting yourself amounts to a death sentence. The only way to break free from self-doubt is by controlling your shadow and becoming the master of yourself. Where did you hear that? I asked the chief about the power of your shadow once, and that's what he said. Those were his words? Who's the chief? He was in charge of the organization. Think of him as the leader. He's the one who took me in when I had no one. He raised me as a member of the gang. I learned everything I know about fighting from him. But he never said those words to me. What does it all mean? Why did he tell you? He was always worried about your shadow getting dangerously out of control. Out of control? I don't know exactly what he meant by that, but my guess is he didn't tell you because he didn't want you questioning yourself even more. He told me to never tell you, for your own sake. He didn't want me questioning myself. When the self wavers, the shadow takes over. So that attacker is my self-doubt. My shadow gone dangerously out of control. Is that what the chief was worried about? It's quite likely. If that's your shadow, then it would explain why she looks like an exact copy of you and calls herself the Shadow Assassin. Will she disappear if you stop doubting? That would probably get rid of her. But only Estina can do it. My self-doubt. Do you think what happened that day has something to do with it? The day you left? No, you haven't told him. Wait, Rosny. I'll say it. It's something you ought to hear from me. It still haunts me to this day. I'll never forget. It's etched vividly into my memory. The day I killed my fellow gang members with my own hands. They decided to rebel. Some members of the gang wanted to overthrow the chief, so a fight broke out between us. I was ready to die fighting to protect the chief, and the organization he'd created. But I was fighting the very same people I'd been sent out on missions with. One by one, I stole their lives away. I don't blame you for looking at me that way. But Estina, if you didn't do what you did that day, the chief would have been killed. I would have been too, probably. I know, Rosny, but I'll never be able to wash their blood off my hands. When it was all over and I saw their bodies scattered on the floor, I knew I couldn't be one of them anymore. I killed my own teammates in cold blood. More than anything, I was scared of myself. That's why you left. You left without saying anything. At the time, it was my only option. It's ironic, really, that I'd run away from the very place I'd fought so hard to defend. Estina. Well, Bubbles, now you know the kind of person I am. With blood on my hands, I look after the kids at the orphanage to try and make up for my crimes. The truth is, I don't deserve to live in Nemea. Sorry I kept quiet about all this time. You must be disappointed now that you know the real me. No. You're so sweet, trying to console me. That shadow of mine is made out of my self-doubt. Maybe you're right, Rosny. Ever since you asked me to take over the orphanage, I've been trying harder and harder to forget my past. Is that what the chief meant by my shadow getting dangerously out of control? Estina. It's as if the brighter I try to shine, the darker my shadow gets. The closer I get to living in the light of the sun, the more painfully aware I become that I don't belong there. I bet that's what my shadow is trying to tell me. If it's the personification of your guilt, I guess it is. Maybe I don't belong here after all. I don't think that's true. What I do know is that the shadow is going out and attacking people without my knowledge. And I'm going to have to face my past if I want to stop it. Bubbles, Rosny, could you give me some time? I need to think this through. Either way, I won't stop until you face your demons. So it's up to you now. I'm sorry I've caused you both trouble. So please stick by me a little longer. To walk the sunlit path. Meet Shrika and Argene, and then I can go and continue the main story. Okay. Really? You're hungry? Nom nom nom. Woo! Actually, I should stop here and
Welcome back.
feed my Bjorny. Where's my Bjorny? There's my Bjorny. Brush. Guess what, buddy? Guess what? I got you a treat. Here you go. Levels increase, can run even faster and travel in shorter time.
Take it easy.
Alright, well, let's see how much faster. Argene normally takes 40 seconds by airship. Okay, so it took like 1 minute of world time or an hour of world time. Via Bjorny. Clary? Oh, Bubbles. I don't suppose you heard that, did you? Yeah, what's wrong? Just a bit of bad news. You're taking me out of the confessional. Is it because of what happened last time? I don't know. It could be. I only have myself to blame, though. I imagine it's because I never listened and did things how I wanted. Well, that's what I get. That won't change me, though. I still have every intention of doing things my own way. I'm going to stick to my principles till the very end. Alright. Either way, it's too late for regrets now. I still have a bit more time until I'm officially dismissed. So I gotta go. I'm sure today will be my last day, so I'm gonna give it my all. See ya! Hey, she runs fast. She's still as cheerful as ever after finding out she's getting dismissed. That what you were talking about before? You heard that? My mistake. I'm not allowed to tell you any more about it. The higher-ups have told me to keep quiet. Anyway, I'd like to ask you a favor. Could you help Clary one last time? I don't think she'll get herself into any serious trouble again like before. But I'm sure she'll find it easier with you by her side. Already planning to. Great, thanks. Please look after her. To keep me warm. She's gone to the inn. There's someone she's trying to help who's staying there. Hello, Bubbles. Thank you for coming. I know you just arrived, but a lot has happened. Allow me to update you. First, the Order. Progress is being made in suspending the chaos within, albeit slowly, following what would naturally be the decision as to who will become the Order's next leader. But that's not a decision to be made lightly. Sounds like you need a leader, though. Soon. Indeed. Anyway, we have the matter concerning the sect of the Anti-Mother, which sadly hasn't improved. If anything, it's gotten worse. It has come to my attention that there are now members of the congregation who turned to the Anti-Mother. I couldn't believe my ears when I first heard it, but now we've caught one of them. It's hard to feel safe. Yeah. It has actually made me quite curious. But we must be suspicious of members of the Order from now on, too. Sister Shrika! Why the panic? Has something happened? We apprehended a priest who was selling counterfeit floss and Algenta to the people. Surely not. I wish to speak with them. I thought you may. Please follow me. Bubbles, please join me. Sister Shrika. I am told you were selling counterfeit floss and Algenta in the town. Is that true? Yes, it is. Why? Your actions will only cause further upheaval in the hearts of the people. What on earth are you trying to gain? Sister Shrika, do you accept the teachings of the Holy Mother? What kind of question is that? You must be well aware of the situation the Order currently finds itself in. Without a patriarch to represent it, the Order is in chaos. Perhaps. However, with the Order in this state of disarray, the Holy Mother will neither grace nor deliver us. I have begun to harbor doubt. Is it really okay to continue following the Holy Mother's teachings? Putting the teachings of the Holy Mother first will change nothing. Is it really necessary for her to take a tangible form in order to save the Order or to change our circumstances? What if the prospect of deliverance was all a farce? So you sell fake Los Indulgenta? Exactly. Which is why I'm collaborating with the sect of the Anti-Mother, in order to deliver the Order from its current state, without needing to rely on the Holy Mother. But causing infighting is not going to help. I don't believe the Anti-Mother's methods are wholly correct, but it is better than doing nothing, than allowing the Order to drift without purpose. But the Los Indulgenta are meaningless. There are still those whom it brings a sense of peace. Even if it isn't real, it's better than nothing. You will realize soon enough, Sister Shrika. Take him to the cells immediately. Please forgive me, Sister Shrika. We allowed him to speak for too long. No, it's fine. It was I who asked to speak with him, after all. Are you alright? I'm fine. There's no need to worry. It's so weird that they shake their heads no and then answer yes. However, I couldn't argue his point. Thinking about the Order the way they do, creating a new religion without the need of the Holy Mother, deliverance in the form of a false sense of security. I couldn't completely fault his thought process. Still, that doesn't mean we can allow the sect of the Anti-Mother to run rampant as they are now. If sham products of relief continue to spread, it will harm relations between the Order and its followers. And we'll do it together. I agree. More who think like that man will continue to surface, as long as chaos remains within the Order. There's not a moment to spare. We must revitalize the Order. I'll take it from here, Bubbles. I will contact you again if anything happens. Will faith save us? And a Thunder Orb. And she said she's up by the inn, so entrance. Run to the inn. Bubbles? What are you doing here? The brother at the temple sent me. He did? I see. Well, thanks for coming. Roduem, my friend here is a super strong traveler. I see. So you're this young lady's friend. Nice to meet you. What happened? Let me start from the beginning. Mr. Roduem here is a merchant who came to Argene a few days ago on a job. But on his way, he set upon a pack of monsters. The friend he was with didn't make it to Argene. Is he alright? I don't know. Maybe. His name was Levin. He was a mercenary. He would always escort me on my jobs when I needed to travel. We've known each other since we were kids. He's the kind of guy who'd drop everything to go out of his way for me. Despite all that, I left him there with those monsters. One of us had to run a distraction or there was no getting out of that situation. But I don't feel right about surviving at that cost. I left my best friend there to die. You can't blame yourself. Thanks. My friend said the same thing to me in the your friend said the same thing to me in the confessional as well. But even if he did the right thing, I'll never forgive myself for it. If I could, I'd go straight back there and look for him. Let's go then. Huh? Are you feeling alright? I left him fighting a whole pack of monsters on his own. And it's been days since then. There's no telling he could still be alive. It doesn't matter, I'm still going. We don't know for certain he's dead yet. But... can't stop her. Bubbles, will you come with me? You know it. You're going too? Tell me where you last saw Levin. We'll start by looking there. Fine! Do what you want! I last saw him in the Silent Cave. Thank you. Come on, Bubbles. We've got no time to lose. Door. Alright, he's about at the midway point.
This one looks strong.
Didn't even notice that chest before. Glad I grabbed it. God, you're fast! Let's start by looking around here. Let me know if you see any monsters. I will. Don't worry about me. I might not look like it, but I can hold my own in a fight. I was aiming to be a missionary, remember? Don't find any clues. Still nothing. Maybe you were too late after all. Come on, don't give up. There must be something around here. We can't give up now or it's all over. Oh? Hey, Bubbles, over here! Look at this. Something must have been burning here. Probably a bonfire. You think Levin made it? Might not be too late. Let's keep going inside. Ugh. I should not be... well, no. I stayed up way too late. Oh. Just on the lower level. Shut your face! Hello? Is anyone here? If you're there, Mr. Levin, please answer us somehow. Mr. Levin! Did you just call me? Are you looking for me? Yes! Yes! You're Mr. Levin, right? It's me. How... we heard what happened to you from Roduem and came to look for you. I see. So we made it to Argene then. We're glad you're still alive. Even I'm surprised that I survived this long. Thought I was a goner. After Roduem left, I somehow managed to find out the whole pack of monsters. But in the midst of the fight, rocks kept getting broke off from the cave, and before I knew it, I was caved in. See, so you couldn't get out. I'm impressed you two could find me. I'd already accepted I was gonna die in here. Well, I've actually been here before not too long ago. During the incident? It might be because my life was in danger at the time, but I vividly remember what this whole area looked like. And that wasn't there last time. The bonfire. The bonfire. So that's what led you to me. Yes, when I saw the bonfire, that's when I knew you were still alive. Quite impressed. Any normal person probably wouldn't have thought much of it. But thankfully you did, and you found me. Thank you. It's still too early to thank me. Let's get back to Argene first. Will you take me there? Of course. Let's go back to Argene Bubbles. Roduin was waiting at the inn.
Well, shall we begin?
Is everyone alright? The battle begins. Yeah.
This one looks... strong.
I already defeated it. Don't need to worry about it then. Oh, crap. Any other things I might have missed over here before? Doesn't look like it. No, alright. Back up to Argene. Evan, you're alive. I'm glad you're alright. I'm sorry for abandoning you. No need to apologize, Roduin. I'm still here, aren't I? That's all that matters. Yeah. I'm so happy for you both. Glad it worked out. Words can't express how grateful I am to you both. Thank you. I owe you too. You saved my life. I just did the right thing, that's all. Bubbles, our work here is done. Let's give them some space. Whew. That makes one more problem solved. Great job, Bubbles. You did most of the searching. Well, I appreciate you coming with me. I'm so glad I could help out someone that one last time. Today was my last day working in the confessional. At least I could say I stuck to my principles till the very end. I don't know where they'll put me next. But wherever it is, I'll continue to do what I think is right. That's my policy. There you are, Claire. I had a feeling. Brother? What are you doing here? I've been looking for you everywhere. I have important news for you. Are you officially firing me from the confessional? It's fine, brother. I knew this would happen. You did? Well, that makes things easier. I'll get it over and done with, then. Sister Claire, I hereby dismiss you from the role of confessional with immediate effect. And appoint you instead to the counseling room. The counseling room? Your duty is to listen to the people's problems and act accordingly to resolve them. In other words, you're allowed to help them now. Really? But why? We were originally planning to return you to your regular duties. But some priests objected to it. Really? You mean some people believed in what I was doing? However, we couldn't revoke your dismissal without fair grounds. So, the discussion changed to how we would create a new office for you to run instead. You mean they created the counseling room just for me? We hadn't told you this, but the temple had been receiving, or rather, you have been receiving, a great deal of letters and gifts from the people of Argene thanking you for their help. With that big pile of letters, it wasn't hard to convince the higher-ups to give you the new position. Wow. Someone even went as far as to convince the higher-ups for me. Wonder who would do such a thing. Person might be right in front of you. Are you serious? No way! No. It's never paid for a priestess to be too curious. Thank you, brother. Don't think you could do whatever you want just because you have your own office now, though. No getting carried away, alright? Yes, brother. I will bear that in mind. Very well. You start tomorrow. Take it easy today. Now you can help even more people, without getting yelled at for it. Yeah, I'll do my best. I'll continue to help the people the best way I know how, by following my own policy. Thank you for everything, Bubbles. You know where to find me if you ever need help with your problems. That means I'm probably not going to interact with this character. This is like one of the best characters! Like, unironically, one of the best characters in the game so far. Return home. Alright. So, now we actually progress the main story.
Bye-bye.
Panthalassa Junction. As soon as it opens up. There are probably a lot of resources in here that I haven't had access to before either, so...
Let's get going.
Yeah, but one leads me further around.
Well then, shall we begin?
Is everyone all right?
Sturdy screw. Long way around always has cool stuff. So let's keep going. Here, nothing there.
That was a walk in the park.
Cracks have formed in the crumbling road. Looks on closer. Something shining inside one of them. Rich and you'd probably grab it. Yeah, sure. Shin, pull something 3. It's an item. An empty battery. Path beneath your feet crumbles. The crack you treat road begins to widen. The road could crumble any minute. The shake subsides. Looks like the crash has been averted.
Well then, shall we begin?
That was a walk in the park.
Thanks. You're a lifesaver.
Didn't mean to hit the microphone. Sorry, guys. Delicate cog and a battery.
Thanks. You're a lifesaver.
Alright. I'm trying to make sense of this place, but the scenery just keeps getting more and more bizarre the longer you look at it. It's hard to breathe. Where are we? What is this place? These ruins stretch out forever. Is it some kind of abandoned ghost town? Almost. This is Panthalasal Junction. It's a long route that humanity made before the end, crossing the planet. Humans made a road that crossed the planet. It wasn't you guys. They looked different from you. They looked like you, but they were different. I mean the humans who lived on the planet before you guys. Before us? Former humans tried to fix the world inequality by creating a glass net. Former humans tried to fix world inequality by creating a glass net all around the planet that could transfer information at the speed of light. They used to think that the reason people couldn't get along was because of the time differences and distances. But in the end, all that light rushing around the planet only reveals humans' lack of understanding for each other. The human mind is not a standardized part, so in the end, they never managed to understand each other. It's just like how two cogs with different teeth don't work together. But humans couldn't accept that they were all simply different. They tried a different tactic. This time, they tried to unite the world by connecting every landmass, until they succeeded with this massive task. This junction is a long route that ties all of the former nations of the world. But even though they succeeded in connecting the land, their wish still didn't come true. No matter how they tried to pick up the pieces of a broken mirror, it would never reflect the world brightly again. Now this, Panthalassa, is what's left of their empty prayers, and their wish to continue to unite different oceans.
The battle begins.
Okay, lag. Oh my god. There's a chest here. And a fishing spot, but no time for that. Eat and rice. If I let myself have the time when I get home, I should be able to plant those.
I appreciate it. Shall we begin?
save.
I appreciate it.
Well then, shall we begin?
Is everyone all right?
Severely damaged. You might find something if you search through the rubble. Sure. Search in a hard-shelled one. But it doesn't move. Oh, seems it's already dead. See something fall to the ground, the creature was holding it. Killer pick. Alright. See the map then.
Is that a town over there? The battle begins.
That was a walk in the park. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna burn right through all this juice, though. Alright, just a fishing spot over here. Oh, no, there's something twinkling. Casket records start? I'll have to come do fishing over here some other time. What's that? That's where we're going next. There's something you should see over there. Almost made me bypass the monolith. You now travel through the world through Anthalassa Junction through the world map. Oh, the worst monsters are always in theme parks and RPGs. Phantasmagoria. Oh, this is another weird place. There's something kinda sad about it. This is called Phantasmagoria, right? Yes. You've been here before, Aria. Oh. I think I told you about it once, didn't I, Bubbles? About this place called a theme park that we had in our time? Yeah, you told me in the dungeon. Yes. I mean, the situation is different now, but I'm sure this is...
Welcome to Phantasmagoria, where the unchanging past the needs to life. Are you ready to travel back in time to a wonderful nostalgia?
Well, it's a little run down, to say the least. Oh yeah, I remember those guide robots.
Search complete. Stand by for automatic narrative.
What was that? I wonder... What? Mommy, Daddy, where did you go? Please don't leave me behind. Who's that girl? She looks lost. You mean there are people living among these ruins? Are you okay, sweetie? Are you all on your own? Yeah, they're gone. Dear. What are you thinking? Do you want to bring her with us? I can't just leave her. You're right. That girl.
Where have I seen that girl before?
Level 2 repair kit to get in there. It's just blocked off.
The battle begins.
I appreciate it.
Here.
Don't you take me a bit too far? I appreciate it.
How's that?
Is everyone all right?
I'm a little rough. In fact, I think I might just call it here if I can't get to the next monolite soon. Yeah, those look a little bit too tough for me. What would the next monolite even be? Ah, screw it. Calling it. Should've shipped that alongside a normal egg. Ugh. Wrong pen. Smoked egg. And it got me 165. Three days till quietus. Yeah, let's take a peek up in the loft really quick. Just see what we got. Another statue. Oh, for getting all the fairies, for upgrading my guy, and for getting some farm animals. Neat. But, seems like a good place to call it. So, I'm going to just end it there. Well, no one showed up today, but that's okay. You guys, still, nonetheless, have a good day. Goodbye!